All right, cool. All right, chapter 75. So, this chapter is called Of Maps and Fishmen. Let's get started. So, we start off at, it looks like Cocoa Village. Yes, Cocoa Village, which is right next to Arlong Park. Arlong Park is like on an island, and neighboring Arlong Park is Cocoa Village, I guess in the middle, and then on the side next to it is Gosha Village. And Arlong Park is like on the like if you're facing it, it's on the left side, and then the middle is Cocoa Village, and then on the right is Gosha Village. And Gosha Village was destroyed by Arlong's pirates, so it's really just Cocoa Village and Arlong Park. So, meanwhile at Cocoa Village, the cow sea monster towing Luffy's ship appears, and he runs into the beach of the village. What was that? I heard a loud noise coming from the port. Or I guess the port of the village. I heard a loud noise coming from the port. The sea monster crashes into the port of Cocoa Village, sending Luffy's ship flying. Moo! Sea monster sinks to the bottom after hitting his head. Wow, we're flying! We've been sent flying, fool! We're falling! We're gonna crash! Hey, we're on the ground, but we're still going. What a racket. Did a bomb hit the island? But forget that. If I don't hurry, Usopp's gonna be killed. At that moment, Luffy's ship runs into Zoro, literally. Hey, Zoro! Brother! Luffy! The ship runs through the forest and crashes into Zoro. What the heck are you guys doing? What? We came to bring Nami back. Haven't you found her yet? Where are Usopp and Johnny? You okay? Usopp. Oh no, there's no time to chat. Huh? What's wrong? Arlong has Usopp. If I don't get to him quick, he'll be... Usopp's dead. Zoro looks at Johnny in surprise. You're too late. Johnny? Brother Usopp's been killed by Sister Nami. Luffy, Zoro, Yasuku, and Sanji all look surprised. Cocoa Village, west end of the island. Meanwhile, at Cocoa Village, something took a chunk out of the shoreline here. But there's no sign of a battle, not even the smell of gunpowder. What happened? Look, isn't that a Navy ship? Never seen one like that before. It ain't from around here. Hey, lady, the kid from Gosa? You see a Navy ship? That one? The government sent it to Gosa. It's coming to fetch us. To fetch you? Yeah, the surviving village elders managed to get a message to the government. So that's the infamous Arlong Park, meanwhile on the Navy ship. When a low dog of a pirate sets himself up as a warlord, it's the end of civilization. That's for sure. Commodore Purin Purin. Now listen, men. Our job is to safely evacuate the surviving villagers of Gosa, which Arlong pirates destroyed. However, having seen the stronghold of this pirate, Will our honor allow us to leave it intact? No, sir. Navy Base 77, meanwhile, at Arlon Park. Aye, my lord. A new face. Tell him not to try any funny business. Somebody go parley with that hotshot. If he won't pay $2 million, kill him. Take cover, They fired on us, incoming. Take cover, Lord Arlong. A cannonball approaches Arlong. But instead of dodging, Arlong takes a bite out of the cannonball with his ferocious shark teeth. His ferocious teeth. He chewed up the cannonball like it was candy. What chompers? The parley? Never mind. Arlong spits out the cannonball. To battle! Wait, brothers. No need to send an army to clean up a bit of trash. We'll take care of them. What foolish humans to pick a fight with us in our home waters. Chu, officer of Arlong's pirates, is introduced. He's a kisser fishman. Karubi, officer of Arlong's pirates, is introduced. A ray fishman. Those three will give him a fight like they've never seen. Them Navy blokes won't last 3 minutes. And the third member is Hachan, an octopus fishman. Meanwhile, at the Navy ship, most peculiar. Commodore, the shell we fired didn't explode. Fire another one. Show them we mean business. We have to teach these scoundrels to respect our authority. But the fishmen are ferocious fighters. Aye, aye, Commodore Purin Purin. Chu shoots up the side of the ship. Firing cannon. Belay that! Ah! Water cannon. Chu shoots a Marine with some sort of water shooting attack from his mouth. It's Arlong's pirates. Get him. Cut him down. Halt. Stay where you are. I am Commodore Purin Purin of Navy Base 77. We are an elite fighting unit, feared throughout the seas. If you lay down your... Chu shoots Commodore Purin Purin mid-sentence. Commodore! He shot the Commodore. Seize him! The ship! Be shuddering! The ship shakes at that moment. There's a fishman under us. Karubi is underneath the ship, destroying it. We've just removed your rudder, and a rudderless ship belongs on the bottom. I have to move this reef. Here goes. Hachan moves a reef underwater. What are you blackguards doing? I'll punch a few holes in her, Karubi says, underneath the water. Ray power! Here's a riddle for you. If you take a big reef and put it in a strong current, what do you get? What? This is the spot. A maelstrom. It can't be. We can't steer. We'll be sucked under. But they were coming to rescue us. Meanwhile, at Cocoa Village, this is our reality. Nobody can escape Arlong's control. I hope we didn't cause you too much trouble. Meanwhile, at Arlong Park. What? In the seas around here, we control everything, from the winds to the ocean depths. That was child's play for us. With the maps Nami makes and our powers, no one can stop us. Yes, for Arlong's empire, Nami is indispensable. But if Nami gets that 100 million berries, then she and her village will be free. That's the deal, ain't it? That's the deal, and I die before I break my word. Meanwhile, at Cocoa Village, you take that back, or I'll send you flying. Stop it, Luffy. It's not Johnny's fault. He's talking crazy. There's no way Nami would kill Usopp. She's our shipmate. If you don't want to believe it, fine. But I saw it with my own eyes. Nami, who's your shipmate, Luffy? Title of Chapter 76 is Pausing for Dramatic Effect. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effect. Pausing for some more dramatic effect. Sleep. Chapter 76 is sleep. Why did you come here, meanwhile, at Cocoa Village? What do you mean? You're our shipmate. We came to get you. What a nuisance. Shipmate? Nami approaches Luffy. Don't make me laugh. You're a bunch of pathetic misfits. Oh. Luffy's surprised. Nami, it's me. Don't you remember? Come back to us. Sanji waves at Nami. You stay out of this. You'll complicate the story. So, love is always a hurricane. I'm telling you, this woman is a witch. In order to get her meat hooks on some hidden treasure, she's joined Arlong's pirates. She butchers people like pigs. Johnny points at Nami. She was rotten from the start. She made fools of all of us, brothers. I saw this witch stab Brother Usopp to death with my own eyes. So what? You want to kill me? What? Right now, Arlong is out to kill Roronoa Zoro and his crew because Zoro had to go and do something stupid. You may have monstrous powers, but you're no match for a real monster. That's nothing to us. Where's Usopp? Usopp's feeding the fishes. Cut the crap. You're the one who better cut the crap. Zoro charged at Nami, but Sanji interrupts and attempts to kick Zoro. What kind of swordsman attacks a young lady, Zoro? Stay out of this, you love-struck fool. After your humiliating defeat, it's no wonder you're in a foul mood. What? Hold your tongue, or I'll send your head flying. Try it, you can barely stand. Oh, shit. Brothers, this is no time to be arguing. This is a catastrophe. He's right. If you want to fight each other, then sail somewhere far away and do it. We don't like outsiders sticking their noses into our business. I only pretended to be your friend to get my hands on your loot. Now you're broke, so our friendship is finished. Take your boat back, find yourselves a navigator, and go look for your stupid One Piece. Now get lost. I'm sick of the sight of you. Goodbye. Nami. Luffy passes out at that moment. Oh, Brother Luffy. Good night. Luffy puts his arms behind his back and lays in a sleeping position. Good night? Now in the middle of the road? I don't want to leave this island. Those fish heads don't scare me. Now I'm a little sleepy. So I'm gonna take a nap. Huh? Suit yourself. It's your funeral. Nami yells at Luffy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You guys aren't normal. That woman's evil. She murdered Brother Usopp. Now Arlong is looking for us. Why should we stay here? I'm with Johnny. We've been mates, but a short time. But our paths split here. I don't fancy being slaughtered by Arlong. Farewell then. Oh, shit. Zoro bids Yosaku and Johnny farewell. Oh my gosh. Zoro said bye. We'll see you around. Good luck, brothers. Same to you. Usopp is wet walking through the village. What? So Usopp's alive. If she was a witch to the core, she wouldn't have saved me. Nami, you... It's revealed that Nami, instead of stabbing Usopp, stabbed her own hand in order to fake Usopp's death. What? It's business. I had no choice. If Nami hadn't done what she did, Arlong would have killed me for sure. That octopus man said he took Zoro to Cocoa Village. I've got to find Zoro, or... Wait, Zoro was looking for Arlong. Could he have gone to storm Arlong Park? Darn, I gotta find Zoro. Usopp begins to run. Please don't let Zoro get to Arlong Park before I find him. Meanwhile, at Cocoa Village on the beach. Hey, yeah? Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy are all just sitting around on the beach. Could Nami really have killed Usopp? I told her she wasn't really a witch woman. Maybe she decided to prove me wrong. Witch woman? Hey, is that Zoro? Usopp approaches them. Great, hey! You haven't gone to Arlong Park yet. They all think Usopp's dead, by the way, so so this is funny. Nami isn't a witch woman, Sanji yells at Zoro, fighting with Zoro. Oof. And they both hit Usopp at the same time. Can't you do anything but kick? Huh? He's alive! Unless you just killed him. Meanwhile, at Cocoa Village, back at Nojiko's home, Nojiko's picking tangerines. Huh? Oh no. Wrecking the house again, Nami? What's wrong? Nami appears in Nojiko's house, destroying the house. Looking upset. Nothing. I just need some rest. I've had it with your tantrums. Try resting without breaking things for a change. Why are you staring at that treasure map? You promised to tell me everything, remember? Something happened that made me mad, that's all. Those guys? Just who are they? You met them? I met the captain. His story struck me as a little colorful. I see. So those guys came to fetch you. No wonder you're in the wrecking mood. Shipmates. Quote, friends. For this girl, that's the most painful word there is. Nami falls asleep at Nojiko's house. Meanwhile, on the beach, Usopp, did Nami do this to you? Well, actually, it was Zoro and me. It was you. Luffy, you came. Usopp wakes up. Yeah, I'm here too, buddy. I'll get you for this, Sanji. But first, Nami. She saved my life. She's got some ulterior motive for being with those fishmen. That's what I think. It's no use. Nojiko appears and walks up to Luffy and his crew. It's no use. You'll never defeat Arlong. Nojiko. Who's that? Nami's older sister. Nami's sister? No wonder she's so beautiful. No use. How come? I'm asking you to leave and forget you were ever here. I'll explain everything, but you must leave this island. A Navy ship beached, meanwhile, at Arlong Park. Meanwhile at Cocoa Village. A Navy ship beached. It's from Navy Base 16. Looks like after what happened to Base 77 ship, the Navy decided to take action. I am Captain Nezumi of Navy Base 16. Where's Genzo, the head man of Cocoa Village? I'm Genzo, Captain. Of course. Where can I find the woman named Nami? And chapter 77 is titled, pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effects. Pausing for dramatic effect. Still pausing for dramatic effect. Still pausing for dramatic effect. Still pausing for dramatic effect. It is called The First Step Toward a Dream. Chapter 77. Still pausing for a dream. Meanwhile, on the beach of Cocoa Village, I don't care. I'm not interested in her past. I'm going for a walk. What? You really don't want to hear this? Nope, I'll pass. Nojiko looks surprised and starts sweating. What's with him? Don't worry about him. He's quirky. We'll listen to your story, though I doubt we'll learn much. Especially since you're asleep. Hey, you said you'd listen. Well, I'd like to hear what you have to say. Me too. Sanji smiles at Nojiko. No wonder Nami's having a hard time. Meanwhile, at Nojiko's house, Nami wakes up. I must have dozed off. Nojiko? Where'd she go? Nami looks at the tangerines that Nojiko picked. Soon, Bella Murray. Soon it will all return. Cocoa Village, the tangerine groves, and my dream. Nami thinks to herself. Let me go. It's just one book. In a flashback about Nami, there are hundreds here. Of course, it's a bookstore, you silly kid. But that doesn't give you license to steal. How many times do I have to tell you? Genzo from 8 years ago and Nami from 8 years ago are introduced. We're poor. We don't have money for books. Meanie. Bella Murray. Bella Murray. Come out. Your naughty kitten is at it again. Stop shouting. What is it? Bella Murray, Nami and Nojiko's foster mother, is introduced. Hello, Nami. Hello, Bella Murray. This is serious. You have to stop this. How many times is this now? She's getting a reputation in the village. Let her be. She's just a kid. Haven't you ever stolen anything, Mr. Genzo? You're the reason she's like this. You paid for the book, right? Thanks. I'm flat broke right now, but I'll pay you back later in kisses. Genzo blushes. It's not about the money. Your face is purple. I'm sorry, Bella Murray. I had to have this book. If you wanted it, why didn't you tell me? You're clumsy, Nami. If I'd stolen it, I wouldn't have got caught. Nojiko from 8 years ago is introduced. We do not steal. Ouch. I was just kidding. Bella Murray hits them both on the back of their heads. But you couldn't buy it for me, Bella Murray. I could sew. I have enough in my secret stash for a book. It's just that the weather's been so good that all the groves are full of tangerines. They're awful hard to sell right now. Understand? Yeah. A map of the island. I knew you could draw ocean charts, but you've learned to draw land maps too? What a clever girl. Yep, I'm studying navigation. That's your dream, huh? Yep. Someday I'm gonna navigate my way all around the seas. And when I see everything with my own eyes, I'm gonna make a map of the whole world. A map of the world? Why, that's wonderful. Then this map of the island you drew today is the first step towards your dream. Belle-Marie, you're not eating. You're not eating again, aren't you? Wait, Belle-Marie, you're not eating again, aren't you? I'm eating tangerines, ain't I? I'm just on a diet right now. Fine. I won't eat either. Now, don't you start that. Children have to eat. You're lying. You're not eating because... You're lying. You're not eating because we can't afford enough food. Really, Belle-Marie? I'm on a diet. Don't underestimate the beautifying effects of tangerines, you two. I'm 30 years old, but thanks to tangerines, I have the skin of a 19-year-old. Nah, this is cute. This is cute. This is cute. But your hands are orange. Shut up and eat. Look, it's done, Nami. High fashion Belle-Marie style. Belle-Marie shows the clothes that she not wove, sewed for Nami, or made for Nami. Another hand-me-down from Nojiko, or I guess she sewed it. Yeah, she sewed the clothes. Another hand-me-down from Nojiko. That lion used to be a sunflower. It can't be helped. You're 2 years younger than me. I want new clothes too. Mine aren't new, and which would you rather have, new clothes or food? I'm off to the Tangerine Grove. We're not even real sisters. We're not related by blood. Well, I don't like being sisters any more than you do. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. At that moment, Belle-Marie starts sweating and she's surprised by what Nami says. And yells, Nami! And then she slaps Nami across the face. Whoa, okay. By the way, Belle-Marie is smoking this entire time. Smoking a cigarette. And she slaps Nami across the face and says, Nami! Belle-Marie, so what if you're not related by blood? What difference does that make? Don't ever say such a foolish thing again. You're not a real mother either, Belle-Marie. You'd be better off without us. Belle-Marie is surprised by what she said. Then you'd have enough to eat. And you could buy nice clothes for yourself. You'd be free. Nami starts to cry. I wish I'd been found by rich people. And Belle-Marie is surprised by Nami's words. I see. Well, suit yourself. I don't care what you do. If you hate this home so much, then go somewhere else. Stop, you two. I'm leaving. Nami. Nami. Bella Murray. Nami didn't mean it. She was just upset. You're a steady one, Nojiko. That was childish of me. Will you go bring Nami back? I'll have a nice dinner waiting. Oh, so sad. Okay. Dang, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, in Cocoa Village. So you came here? Enzo says. That's right. I ran away from home. All the way from the outskirts to the center of the village. What a journey! Enzo begins to laugh. Bella Murray would be happier without us. You think so? We're the reason she's poor, and the villagers get mad at her because of me. Haha, starting to understand consequences, eh? Don't worry, when Bella Murray was your age, she was the terror of the village. What? Bella Murray? Sure. And in the minds of some of the villagers, she's still a bad kid. Oh, it's so cute. This shit is so cute. But when Bella Murray ran away from here and came back a fighting sailor, she surprised the whole village. A fighting sailor? I'll never forget it. There was a terrible storm. Hey, Bella Murray is back. This is a flashback within a flashback, by the way, which is kind of cool. But anyway, in the flashback it says, "Hey, Bella Murray is back. She's carrying a couple of kids." It's storming. Bella Murray approaches the village. Get the doctor. They're burning up with fever. They're cold and sick. I've got him, Bella Murray. You're hurt bad. Don't worry about me. Please, just save the children. Save them! Bella Murray begins crying. You were just a baby, and Nojiko was 3 years old. Me? But I thought I was found under a bridge. That was Bella Murray's story. But she told me she'd been left for dead on a battlefield. Ooh, Bella Murray might have been a Marine. Ooh, okay. Okay. She was about to close her eyes and die. Oh, she was a Marine. Bella Murray was a Marine. She was about to close her eyes and die when Nojiko came along carrying you. Your sister? Nuh-uh. She's laughing. She has no idea of the suffering around her. Haha. Nojiko begins to laugh in the flashback. So she decided to live. The bond between you three is deeper than blood. Nami, there you are. Now go home. Your escort's here. Oh, that's so cute. Pirates! It's Arlong! Arlong? God, help us! At that moment, in the flashback, Arlong's ship appears. It's a giant fish with looks like a swordfish at the front or something. Anyway, Arlong's ship appears, and all the pirates are laughing. The rumors are true. The Fishman pirates of the Grand Line have split up, and a band of them are here. Nami, Nojiko, it's dangerous here. Run and hide in the woods. But Bella Moray's at home. Hello, human scum. As of this moment, this village, this whole island, is under our rule. Wow. Wow, that was honestly, that for me was the saddest backstory yet. Nami's backstory with her sister and Bella Moray, her foster parent or adopted parent, whatever, foster parent, was so sad. Like just reading it through the manga was sad. Like I'm actually like tearing up. It was more sad than Sanji's. It was more sad. I'm not gonna lie. Zoro's was sad. Zoro's was sad. I'm not gonna lie. Zoro's backstory is sad. It was definitely more sad than Sanji's though, and damn, was it more sad than Usopp's? Usopp's is pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. Usopp's backstory is actually really sad. I'm not gonna lie. Usopp's backstory is sad. I won't lie. Usopp's backstory is sad. Sanji's backstory is not as sad. At least not right now. Not yet. I think they're going to talk more about Sanji's parents and stuff later. But right now, it's not that sad. I would say saddest backstory is Usopp's. Usopp's is sad as fuck. I'm not going to lie. Usopp's is actually really sad. Usopp's backstory is sad as fuck. Followed by Sanji. Damn, but Zoro's backstory is sad too. Zoro's backstory is sad as well. I mean, they're all sad, but like, I don't know. They haven't finished explaining Nami's backstory, but Nami's backstory seems really sad. I would say like Usopp and Nami's backstory are probably like neck and neck in terms of sadness, kind of. In a way, kind of. And then I would say like Zoro's is sad, but like it's like I don't know if it's as sad as the other. I mean, they're all sad. I'm not gonna compare them. They're all sad. It's just like some are really like the Nami one is actually like starting to make me tear up a little bit. And I'm not even 100% done with it. But yeah, I won't lie. Like, this Nami backstory is sad as fuck. I would say Nami's backstory, because Nami's backstory is kind of still continuing. Because Arlong still rules over her village. Like, she's kind of still living through her backstory. Like, she's still going through the sadness. You know what I mean? Like, Usopp shit, he lived in a peaceful village. Like, he went through some sad shit, but Usopp lived in a peaceful village. So, like, that's okay. Zoro too. Zoro went through some sad shit. But after he went through some sad shit, I mean, like, it seems like at least that he like lived a peaceful life after the fact, and he kind of made his own decisions, and that's why he became a pirate hunter, right? Sanji too. Sanji also went through some sad shit, but then he lived a peaceful life with Chef Zeph. But Nami is like the only character that we've seen so far. Like even Luffy like had a nice time on the village where he was. Like he went through like some sad stuff, I guess, with Shanks. But even like Luffy had like a really prosperous like upbringing living in that village, right? Like they all went through some sad shit, but then they lived like the rest of their childhood relatively peacefully, right? But Nami is the only one where she went through some sad shit and she had a peaceful time. Like she like her finding her foster mother was sad, and then she had peace, and then that's when the sadness started. It wasn't like she went through the sadness and then she had peace. It's like she had peace and then she went through the sadness. And like her sad upbringing is kind of still continuing. Which is like the difference between Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, and Nami. And even Usopp. Like everyone else went through sad shit, but then overcame it, like or like, went through some sad times, but then eventually it became peaceful in their lives. But Nami went through some peaceful times. Well, no, Nami went through a sad time with like her, like how she was found, right? Because her parents, she was born in a war zone, and then her foster parent gave her some peace, and then she went back into a war zone, which is like really sad for her. So, but yeah, chapter 78 is called Bella Marae. I'm gonna continue with this chapter after I get back.